Hello, Radiant Lights. Great to connect with you all again. And thank you so much for the subscriptions and sharing the videos that I'm doing, tuning in to Untitled Channel guidance, also using the tarot. It's really amazing to do this for everyone, and I so feel all your energies and really want to be here as a sense of support. So we're going to be looking at the energies that are playing out right now as we're having an up-leveling and updating in our inner software, which means our mindset, as well as the emotional aspect of our being, which is the carrier wave. The emotions are the carrier wave to our creations, our passion, our purpose, our inspiration, and what we aspire to. If we look at it astrologically with the retrogrades, and I read, although I'm an astrologer for 20 plus years, I blend really. I'm looking at the energy that's coming in, even before it manifests through the planetary alignments and placements. But a lot is being said right now about the eclipses that are taking place and the retrogrades, and basically what I'm getting from the oversouls and the guides, spiritual guides and source energies that is coming through everything and everyone, is it is a time of updating and up-leveling our energy to align more to the soul. So we're having less and less egoic expression, less and less egoic manifestations. So you may see some things changing shape and form in your life. It may seem that things are leaving or disappearing. There's been a lot of breakups of marriages, relationships, new people partnering or repartnering, people crossing over, animal beings crossing over, our wonderful fur baby pets, right? And remember, and though, I had somebody recently very close to me cross over, a very, very dear client, and really also a friend who's now helping from the other side. It creates space, so a lot of space is being created right now where you're feeling more of the unknown, you're feeling more of the space. And so this reading is going to help you align to what you can't see, but you can feel. Things are taking shape and form astrally, etherically, to manifest physically so that you can experience it, your physical manifestations. But it may seem something is leaving, but it's really changing shape and form. And the space is to free you up, because the soul likes expansion. Fear is a contraction. So the ego is responding through fear. So if we can just take this time right now, if you take a big breath in, a nice deep breath in, and pause, aligning, centering, and release your breath. Take another deep breath in, pause, aligning, centering, breathing out, letting that out breath be a little longer than the in breath inside. And this time you're going to take a breath in, and you're going to breathe into that natural pause point above the crown chakra and center there. And release the breath, allowing your out breath to be a little longer than the in breath. That allows you to let go more easily. And we're just going to tune in to this wonderful Tibetan singing bowl. Take a breath in and release as you bring yourself into a centered position. You allow yourself to, I hope that wasn't too terrible if people have the headsets, but if you allow yourself to focus inside and just ask your question, you can even speak it out loud. I'm going to be aligning to the energies that I'm feeling right now as I'm tuning in. And I've already shuffled the decks as well as been tuning in, but I want to further align. Okay. We always put one. Sacrifice. Okay. So this is setting the tone, which is actually the Hangman, the regular tarot. And that's where we're all at right now. We're in a position of getting new perspectives, new input, new insight. So it feels like we're having to sacrifice. It feels like things are not happening quickly enough. Believe me, I'm there. And I'm going to try to timestamp these. If I don't, if you please will do that, but I should have time to do that. Okay, let's see. Saged my cards. I'm giving some of my other ones a rest and taking out some of my, what I call my travel cards. The smaller cards here. And sometimes I'd like to lay out the cards ahead of time and then meditate, but I've had some of you say you love when I shuffle the cards with you. And more importantly than what we receive, it's our experience of it. How do we take what we receive? When you're now tuning in and you see this card of sacrifice or making sacred, it's a pause. That sacredness of reflecting in. When we get this card, the Hangman, or it does mean to reflect, right? There is a reflection that takes place. Sometimes a redirection of energy. Those of you that follow me on Instagram, I just posted about redirecting energy. The energy is being redirected. Okay. These are the crop circle cards, a woman that I had on my podcast years ago. Carrie L. Quinlan. And these read on galactic energy, starseed, indigo energy. Okay. And then we're going to also be looking. So what's drawing to you now? Here. Look at these messages that we're getting. We're using oracles. Anything can be an oracle. Anything can be read. Anyone can be read. Everything is patterns of energy, right? With information is in the light, in formation. The information creates a certain formation. And now we're going to look at these. So let me see. Okay. There we go. So have a look at what we've created here to align further to the energy. This is going to be a psychic channeled reading. And we're going to use the cards, these oracle and tarot cards to tune in. So here's soul story number 1, number 2, and number 3. Which one is calling you? Some of you, some readers say, oh, only pick one. Well, sometimes it really is only one. Sometimes it's a blending. But notice what comes out for you. Now, some people ask me, what blocks our intuition? I do teach how for people to connect into that sixth sense, their intuition, and become more psychic, and even to learn to channel. If you're interested in that, you can email me at awakeningspodcast@gmail.com or go to soulplayground.life. But what blocks is our emotional state, or being so certain about something? So it's good to have an idea, have a vision. And maybe you're getting your own psychic or intuitive hit about something. And not to completely disbelieve that, but just hold it to the side and say, I'm going to be open to other insight or input coming in. Okay, again, so we've got here, just see what you're drawn to. And I usually don't explain these until the end because I don't want to give anybody any preconceived ideas. All right, let's look. And we're going to go to soul story, pile or stack number 1, what's reflecting patience and planning. Okay. So it's 7 of Pentacles in a traditional tarot. Look at the red. The red is for grounding or being rooted. But it also symbolizes with the light, like I said at the beginning of my sharing with you, that light is information. Light takes many forms: healing, love. You feel warmed by the light. I'm going to turn these over before I get the whole view. And of course the Knight of Swords here. Okay, and the traditional, the Rider. The Empress. So I'm going to let you see the cards as I'm aligning or tuning in. Identity. Wow, I knew it was going to be this. Okay, so this makes sense. It's going to make so much sense. Okay. This time of redirecting energy, if you pick soul story number 1, your soul, what is your soul doing? Your soul is trying to get through to you on an egoic level, to release the need to control or know it all and trying to fit in. You've been trying to fit in, you've been trying to find an identity. Okay, so this is both about having good boundaries in your relationships, and perhaps you've gone through a lot of anger or disappointment with the red here, that you're not seen. You feel yourself not seen, and what I feel is that you're unique, you're an individual, and you need to connect more with your own self-expression, your own creativity. You need to cut through the limiting mindset. Some of you, I feel, need to have a conversation. There's some misunderstanding, there's some arguments where you're not feeling seen, you're not feeling heard. Some of you, I feel it's a family situation, it's parental, you don't feel your parents are understanding you. Now remember, everyone, please, it's common sense, but this is a general reading. So if you want a personal reading, you can always email me. Go to my website, soulplayground.life. But I'm doing this to tune into the energy, so see where it fits for you. Some of you, I feel this is husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever. It's dating, relationship, long term, where you just feel that this person doesn't see you and you're trying to communicate. And I would say you need to work on your anger, the resentment you have on not being seen or heard, or not feeling that you're not able to move into new positions. Now, what I'm hearing from Source Energies is, for some of you, these new positions are in a career level where you feel you should be seen or recognized. You're not feeling you're getting the recognition or the validation. However, what I feel here is you have to see yourself first, recognize your worth. Some of you, I do feel that it's not getting caught up in identity. I always say, don't ask who you are as a spiritual being. Ask yourself, where do I want to express this? How do I want to express this? You're a spiritual being with a soul. And that soul is your design or your blueprint. So that, keep it simple. Don't try to, I'm a mother, I'm a father, I'm a lover, I'm a banker, I'm a secretary. You know, the labeling. Focus more on defining what you like to do, not using labels to define you. You know, I'm a model, I'm an actress, I'm a politician, I'm a teacher, I'm a light worker. These are things that you do. In the soul is all about freeing up. The soul is about expression and experience. And a big part of our expression and experience is loving and how we love. So what I do feel for this soul story, what I'm hearing, is some of you are really going to be recognizing yourself more. You're going to be seeing your gifts, your talents, and you're going to be taking a risk. Again, this is the center of the readings for everyone. So for this soul story, you're starting to say, what the heck, I might as well try. I might as well do what I really want to do. I might as well branch out. Some of you, I'm definitely seeing getting a different handle on relationship. It's between you and the other, having good boundaries of how much do you give to others, do you overgive. Some of you, I definitely feel there's areas or issues around children, maybe even homeschooling, which is interesting. Some of you are moving to a place where you feel that you're more met. This is also a soul story about finding your soul tribe, your soulmates, and drawing them in. But as you focus more on your individuality and your creativity, the feminine aspect of your being, and letting your intuition guide you, something new is building. That's what this patience and planning, right? That's what this Seven of Pentacles. In this deck, it's the patience and planning. So you're planning, but some of the planning needs to be visioning. You're building a new pathway. You're being redirected, but in a way that you recognize your uniqueness on a soul level. I really feel this has partly the people that are drawn to this, what you're working through and integrating is more celebrating you. Some of you, I do feel that it's new relationships. You're waiting, perhaps you're waiting even to hear from someone. But what I'm hearing is the key for you to focus on your creativity, your self-expression. Take some risks. Some of you are entrepreneurs here. You're saying, I want to do my life differently. You're focusing on lifestyle. I want to do my career differently. Some of you, I do hear new jobs, new directions. And some of you, it's going to be end of August. It's going to be pretty quickly. Some of you, it's more September, October. Others, I feel, look for change end of December, January, time of Capricorn, where you're really going to be grounding the new direction. Now, this group, whoever was drawn here on your soul path, this is given to me by a great friend of mine. It's a unicorn. You've got to recognize your own unicornness, your uniqueness, okay? It's time for you to celebrate yourself, your individuality, and what you bring into relationship, whether that's personal, whether that's career. It's focusing on your uniqueness and that you do have unique gifts to share. And it's about where do you want to share these gifts? How do you want to share these gifts? And your affirmation is, oh, this is so perfect. I trust that my inner guidance will lead me to my dreams. Trust your hunches and intuition. They will lead you in the direction of your dreams. So this group is really focusing on manifesting your dreams. Your individual dreams are valid. They're coming from your soul through your higher self. Handle whatever it is that's blocking or stopping you. Some of you, I do feel it's about time you leave relationships that are too limiting or constricting. You may not be able to right away, but start planning that now. Okay, start planning how you're going to leave, whether it's a certain job, career. Some of you, I definitely feel it's personal relationships. Some of you, I definitely feel it's family dynamics. I might have some younger people listening to this and you're just not being seen. And if you are living at home and you're not being seen, seek out healthy, like-minded individuals of resonance, whether in person or online. Read, discover people that are similar to you, whether it's, or watching things on YouTube, Netflix, whatever, Amazon, whatever, Hulu, whatever, and stretch your mind, connect to your creativity. Creativity is going to help you through this time where you feel that you're having to wait. But you are going to be attracting your soul tribe. You are going to be attracting more of your soulmates. Some of you, it's life mates. I do feel that a lot of you people here, though, I feel that it has to do with existing relationships and really not feeling seen or heard. And so it's step-by-step planning, not just jumping in something or jumping out of something or saying, I hate this job or I hate this relationship. Working through, why are you not recognizing yourself? Why are you not seeing your sassy unicornness, right? Why are you not seeing your individuality and handling that with whatever emotional healing work, therapy, hypnotherapy, coaching, whatever, resonance repatterning, and trusting your dreams and that you are being guided by your intuition. So this is clearly about communicating. There's some tough communications that need to happen. Some of you are recognizing, I need to leave this relationship because it's not in alignment anymore. And so, bless it, thank it, and move on. That your soul is saying, hey, you have to focus on how unique you are and that your dreams are valid, and let your intuition, your body wisdom, your intuition, your instinctual awareness, your connection to your higher self guide you to what you want. Okay? This is you here. And these are the directions that you can go in on the soul path. We all have our life experience, and from that life experience we get our sphere of influence, the people that we're to influence, that we're to share our gifts with. But remember that you're always centered. You're fueled by the soul. When you're fueled by the soul, you're living also spirit-led. You have more prana, life force, animating energy. When you're fueled by your soul, that means your passion, right? Your fire. What's fuel? You have more energy, which is spirit. Inspirar, espirito. And so, meditation, the focused alignment meditation, focused meditation on my website. If you go to meditation, mindfulness, on my website, soulplayground.life, that will help you align to your higher self. So it's all one you, but different ways of expressing and experiencing. There's no labels there's no labels. You don't have to define who you are. You just define what you like to do and do it, whatever it is, these areas of expression. So this level, you are definitely, just be patient. If it's a new relationship that you're waiting on or you're trying to build or draw in, focus on your dreams, vision it, trust yourself, see how special you are. As you see how special you are, you're going to attract someone special to you. All right, I hope that's brought some insight. You're welcome to listen to more. But if that's it for you, for Soul Story number 1, thank you for letting me share. Much peace and soul light. All right, so let's go to number 2 now. Power, strength. This is strength in the traditional tarot. And we've got here the Ace of Pentacles, so initiating something new, and 9 of Pentacles. Wow. Boy, I feel like, okay, you have the strength, and we're going to look at this. What is this? Ooh, Earth Star Crystal. Oh, I've got major confirmation goosebumps. Wow, 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 wow. Very powerful. Okay, you are really coming into your power, your empowerment. This is also, I'm getting a lot of Scorpio, scorpionic energy. And I'm not in these necessarily going to weave in astrology. You know who you're dealing with. But when I do look at astrology in these senses, I'm looking at people not necessarily that are those signs, they can be, but that are embodying that energy. So this is regenerative energy and taming. I feel like you've either come out of deep depression, maybe addiction, emotional issues, but you're harnessing this energy. You are a starseed, and you're recognizing that your life is a crystal. You're living the crystalline grid. Again, the Ascension Meditation on my site, soulplayground.life, can help you connect into the higher frequency energies. And there it is, the soul in the center. And you're connecting to all these different ideas and people. You are definitely a leader, and it is also about manifestation. You're about ready to just bust free, is what I can see. And it's recognizing that you are aligned to universal frequencies, that your individual frequency is aligned to universal frequencies, and you need to express and experience and extend more. Some of you, I do feel that you're waiting for income to come in new directions. There is money coming in. It could be from a settlement, it could be from a new job. Some of you, I'm feeling, are creators here, entrepreneurs. You're going in a new direction. I'm getting some writers, I'm getting some producers. I'm also getting some people working with the legal field, where you're getting a receipt of money. Look for this is also, the Ace of Pentacles is in the fall. So fall months, look for positive transformation. Something is being grounded. You're being given a gift. So whatever you're asking about, the answer is yes. And you've put in the time, and you have the strength. You've gone through a deep, deep regenerative process. This could also be Leo. There could be fire or Leo or somebody that's very much into expression, look at this face. He's morphing. This is the shapeshifter energy. This is like this is the male or masculine energy of going out in the world, but it's also saying I can integrate my instinctual, animalistic aspects, my raw power for creating, for regeneration, for self-expression, to get through whatever I need to. I am wise. Even though you're young, some of you I feel that are listening to this are very young, but you're very dialed in, you're old souls. And so it's saying connect into the energies of the ancestors, connect into those that have come before you, connect in through ancestral traditions. What are your ancestral traditions, or what are the ancestral traditions that you're guided towards or drawn to? Whether Aboriginal, Native American, look at the first peoples, the root race, especially with all this red. So how can you blend the rootedness, the sacral chakra, the root chakra, with the seventh chakra and above? Okay, and this isn't totally just purple. It has a little bit of magenta or pink. So this is saying really finding your soul tribe. Some of you have found some wonderful soulmates, and you're wanting to, like, let's play, let's get out there, let's create, let's express, let's experience. So it's having the power, the empowerment. You've earned it. It's going to pay off. This is saying if you've had money issues, that's going to be turning around. Those of you that have been waiting for a position, a job position, it's going to be turning around. You're getting that gift, that new direction. There's a decided new direction, October, November for you. Maybe September, but for sure by the fall months. Those of you that pick this soul story. Nine of Pentacles, which is, it's earthy energy, right? Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. But 9 is completion as well. And Pentacles about grounding what you know and making it work for you. And also looking at what your abundance, the abundance that's around you. Some of you, I feel that you're not seeing the abundance right now on a monetary level. That's going to be coming. Some of you are waiting to hear for a job or making a career change. And I feel like whatever that is, you're going to be able to do it. Even if you have not been working for a while, or you're going into a new field is what I'm hearing. Some of you, it's a relationship, and this relationship, you're either blending a family with other children, or your partner has children, and it's going to work out perfectly. Some of you, I definitely hear that you're moving. Some of you are moving out of the country, some of you out of state, some just city. But it does show a huge transition for a lot of you in this direction. Some of you are downsizing, and I want to say downsize is simplifying to focus on what's most important to you. But don't look at it as that you have less. You're just refocusing to more of what's important. You're prioritizing. The Earth Star Crystal Grid is 62-8. It's working on any pattern that's blocking you from connecting into the universal energies and seeing those source energies as part of your own energy. It's focusing on love, relationship, family, commitment, those of like-minded energies, like-minded individuals in shared groups and processes. It is stepping out as a leader as well. Okay, let's see here. And this is about being in that balance of the universal energies and seeing that your individual life. So I want to say for you, anything that you're doing, dance, yoga, movement, anything that connects you with your individual flow, that also connects you with universal flow, Tai Chi, martial arts, Qigong, dancing, to get out of the head, to channel the energy, especially if some of you are having anxiety. Channel this energy, this power, channel it through movement. Some of you it's going to be toning and song, could be even journaling it out. But you need to see yourself as part of the universal dance, and that you're balancing so much, but you're in the center. You're the dance and dancer, and you're in the center of the universal dance. Oh, I love this. I mentally release what I no longer want. Declare silently or out loud that you now willingly release old beliefs, situations, and relationships that no longer serve you. Well, you have the strength to do that. So some of you that have been in an abusive relationship, please, if it's abusive, I'm just getting this download right now. If it's abusive in the sense of, physical harm, do that right away. I mean, even if it's emotional, but you have the strength to release what no longer serves you, and that will be rewarded. There will be a gift from whatever you leave, or seemingly for some of you it seems that you're being left. It's creating the space. So you're not going to have a long time of resting in the unknown or a lot of space. It will be filled, and you will feel that abundance that is yours, that Nine of Pentacles, that abundance. Some of you are on your own right now. You're alone and you're saying, okay, but I want a partner. I'd let go. I did everything I needed to do. Some of you I feel are journeying on that you've just recently, especially Capricorns that are listening to this. I feel there's some Capricorn energy here. You may have left a stable, quote unquote, stable corporate job or situation, but this tells me that you'll do fine on your own. You've got the abundance. And looking in a new direction. The possibilities. But it's important to look back. Okay? That's what this card, also suggests. Hangman, or reversal, or getting a new perspective, right? Getting a new point of view, so we have a new viewpoint. We need to look back every now and then to see just how far we've come, and to see how we are all interconnected, and that there is a divine flow, and we are being guided, we are being directed. And we do that by connecting in to the center of the all that is, which is the center of ourself, and extending or expanding into the subtle energy. Work with your galactic energy, the Earth Star crystal. So the Earth Star is the rooted star. The Earth Star is below the root chakra. There's a star, just like we have a galactic star, right? We have the galactic energy, which is above. And we work with, it's really no above and below, but we have to work with gravitational pull. We have to work with gravity, or idea of time, space. So connect into that Earth Star crystal. Work with crystals, especially tourmaline, double-sided tourmaline, amethyst, quartz crystal, of course. The brightest quartz that you can get will also help. You really want to do some shifting. Moldavite, malachite for cleansing. Okay. All right, if you're taking off, thank you for connecting in. All right, let's look at the third soul story. Woo, passion ignited. Ace of Wands, Spirit Inspirar. Boy, you're feeling your spiritual gifts. This soul story, you're really jumping, and the passion, the love is there. Someone is igniting you. Something is igniting you. Your creative expression, you're igniting for your life. Wow, celebrations, 8 of Cups. So you've done the deeper work. Don't be afraid to do more. Enjoy. This could be with girlfriends, friends, having a great time, seeing the abundance in your life through friendships. Friendships and your emotional aspect of your being is very important right now. Some of you, I feel really good news. Maybe there's someone you haven't heard from in a long time that you're going to be hearing from, that you really love a lot. Some of you, I do feel that it is, you got the job, you got the relationship, or if you haven't, it's so close. I'm looking at this reading. It's good for any time you need to hear it. But if we're working within the time frame right now, I'm looking for some 2 to 3 months and some into October. It just depends where the planetary aspects are hitting you. 8 of Cups, leaving what no longer works, but also evaluating, looking just how far you've come. And you're not leaving the cups. It's like the 7 of Cups is before this. You're not leaving the dream. You're taking them with you. Maybe the relationship isn't able, maybe the timing is off, Maybe in the job the timing is off, or in life, maybe certain people that you want to be around, they're preoccupied or they're just not there yet, or something, they're going through their own thing. You have other friends, you have other people that you can connect with. Use your moon cycles. You've got the moon here, and the dark. Use the subconscious mind. Use visioning, meditation to connect in with your dreams. Don't be afraid to go within. You've got two here. This is very external. This is friends. Traditionally they say women friends, but I feel that it's every way. It's connecting in love and enjoyment. So it's feminine energy. It's not about competition or separating out, like the Five of Cups or Wands. Five of Cups, even though it can be loss, it's also about separating out. The Three of Cups is about bringing together, working with this trilogy or energy. And fecundity, fertility, seeing the abundance, feeling abundant and seeing the abundance in your life. So after the celebrating, this is telling me there also needs to be balancing. So you might feel, oh my God, I've got all this energy. Where am I going to put this energy, this passion, this joie de vivre? Where is this? I'm feeling ignited. Some of you, I definitely feel yoga, especially Kundalini yoga would be good for you. Ecstatic dance, any kind of movement, maybe even skateboarding, maybe even, bicycling, cycling. Maybe some of you, if you can do, trailblazing on a, road bike or something, mountain biking. Find ways to release your passion, singing, poetry, writing. Let yourself feel. This is saying, do not negate your feelings. And where are you drawn? What people are you drawn to? And what activities are impassioning you? Some of you are making a decision to go more of a creative route. Some of you, I feel, are going more of a entrepreneurial or artistic route. Some of you are going into starting your own business. Some of you, I feel, startups, an actual company. So follow that, but make sure that you're taking time to go within, to close the door to other people needing and wanting things from you. Okay? If there are people that you feel are pulling on you or draining you, you need to have different boundaries. It's okay to say no. It's okay to say yes to yourself, no to someone else. It's okay to say yes to someone else and no to yourself. There's a balance, okay? Eight of Cups is a balance. But I feel celebration. I feel good news brings. Oh, and you've got love. So for some of you, that good news brings is feeling more self-love, more self-acceptance, more self-awareness. Some of you, this is definitely about a love relationship, a romantic love relationship that's whole. There's a completion here. There's a centering. As you're more centered, you're drawing in others that are more centered. This is about inclusion. This is about feeling more and more magic and mystery. You're feeling more in the flow of your life. You're connecting more and more to those synchronistic connections. You're drawing that in. But this is definitely about the beginning of a love relationship, I feel. And what do we have here? We have the heart. So if you've asked, the Soul Story 3, if you've been asking for a relationship, one is coming in for you. For some, it's a new relationship. Some of you, it is somebody returning. Okay? And there's a lot of celebration. I do feel whoever's returning, it's a really, really good relationship, and they've kind of learned a lot, is what I'm hearing. Came out of a lot of suffering. And what is this? Doing what I love. I love. Doing what I love serves others. It is best accomplished by doing what you love and bringing it into the world for others. Selfless service is accomplished by doing what you love. So this is saying, look, this is about, what do you love? What do you want to do in your life? What gives you fulfillment? And that's ultimately going to be of service to other people. The happier you are, the more fulfilled, the more happy and fulfilled those are around you. You lead by example. So do what you love. Open yourself to love. Accept the love. Even if somebody comes to you and they've flawed and give them a chance, Unless you're really resonating, no, this isn't the person for me, I need to wait for someone else. If you're waiting for someone else, there is going to be another relationship very quickly, another person coming in. But I do feel this is about love and connectedness, and it started with your own love and of yourself and your gifts, and more understanding your life, and you're drawing in. Some of you, it's a new relationship that is going to another level. Some of you, it is you've ended a relationship and you're passionate and you're like, where is my partner to share this passion with? Coming soon. Ace of Wands is immediate, so I don't, it's quickly, very quick. That's coming in for you, or it may come in through a friend that really gets you, that you feel is your soulmate. But as you're living more passionately, you're attracting that to you. And so the key for you is to focus on love, your own love. Love is self-love, it's acceptance also. When we love, we accept. We may not like something that our mate does, or our girlfriend, boyfriend, or whatever, spouse, or, could be children, siblings. We may not like it or understand it, but we accept it. It's like, okay, this is how they are, We may try to help them, not do things that are unhealthy, or they might try to help us as well. Even if you have to move on, that means, but the love always is there. The love is there. It's solid, just like this. It's solid. The love is a solid connection. So I feel those that connected to soul story number 3, it's this retrograde is having you rebalance, and it's bringing somebody from the past. Could be past life, past connection. Could be from last year, around November, December. Could be from 4 to 6 months ago as well. Some of you, I feel it's someone you've known maybe in your early 20s, some of you teens. Some of you, it is a sibling coming back and a better relationship. Some of you, it's clearing things up with your family. But some of you, a lot of you, I'm hearing very strongly that these eclipses you've been clearing things out to focus on love, focus on passion, focus on what you love to do, and you are drawing in a very passionate relationship. Very, very passionate relationship is what I see for you. And very creative. So some of you, this is bringing in creative partners. Some of you are going to be working with your partner. Some of you, it's soulmate for sure. All of these, I feel, have a lot of soulmate emphasis. Some of you, it is twin soul, as I like to say. Some people say twin flame, but I say twin soul. But it's what will help you is by following your heart. What will help this group is following the energy, feeling in alignment. What will help this group is connecting to their individuality, following where they're individually guided, following what allows them to express their uniqueness as a unicorn. The tantrika energy here. Balancing and focusing on love and passion. What do you love? Who do you love? How do you want to express your love? Opening to love. The love is there, and it's coming in a physical form, a tangible form. All right, I do hope that these readings have helped you connect in, given you some clarity and some deeper understanding on your soul path. And until next time, much peace, love, and soul alignment.